Well, look at you.
Hi.
I mean, your personality just in person.
Oh,
It's even more great and energetic, you know, and I
thank you. Yeah, I got energy if I ain't got nothing else, you know?
well, you know, as time goes by, you know, people in a good emotional state.
Yeah.
It's so valuable.
Man, and I think when you're an artist too, you always have to be on, you know? You never know when some little kid's going to walk up and meet you for the first time and be so excited. You don't want to be mean to him because you're having a bad day, you know? So I always try to stay positive.
But you know what I was thinking, Cassidy? Because your dad was in the army and you moved all over.
All over.
I feel like, don't you think that in a way this was like you developed this incredible energy and vibes?
Oh man, God couldn't have prepared me anymore.
So that like anywhere you went, you could like fit in quickly?
Literally, I was raised a chameleon because I had to be, you know? I moved probably 31 times.
Sure.
All over. I call it the redneck Bermuda Triangle, North Carolina, Kentucky, and Florida.
Yeah.
But man, it was a new school every year.
Yeah.
It was a new church, a new friend group, and you have to learn how to get along with people, especially most of them being on military bases. Military bases are worse than any small town that you could think of.
Yeah.
Because they're probably smaller.
Oh my God, there's cliques in there.
So, yeah.
I feel like people don't know about these cliques.
Oh, man, no one does.
And the mean kids and all that stuff.
Military family life, man, it's very under talked about. Everyone always gives appreciation, or should always give appreciation to the veterans and the soldiers and those who are serving.
Right.
But I feel like the families get forgotten about a lot. So that's a passion of mine, to bring awareness to, you know, we're emotionally working just as hard.
And Kelsey, your songwriting is also like, it's wonderful. But the reason why I say it is not just to toot your horn, but it's like maybe that's also part of it because you have such empathy as a human, and it shows in the songs.
I agree.
And maybe that's because like, you know, you've seen so much, you've met so many people. Like, in a way, isn't that like a little bit of like a skill?
Thank you so much. That's such a sweet compliment. Thank you. I think as a songwriter, you know, your job is to be empathetic. You have to put yourself in people's shoes to be able to articulate, you know, what they would say. And, you know, for years in Nashville, I wrote for other artists instead of my own projects because that's what's paid the bills, you know. But I think, you know, growing up in so many places really gives you that empathy and that awareness to really look at the world around you. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives and now I get to write about all of them.
Amazing. Amazing. Talk to me about writing with someone like Liz Rose.
Yes.
I feel like, you know, it's so cool. I'm not an artist, but like, I feel like if I was with titans like this, songwriting like legends or whatever, like, I wouldn't know, like, how do you know if it's your project, like, that, you know, that I feel like I would just give them the lead. I'd be like, you're Liz Rose, you do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, how do you do that, you know?
That was my initial approach with writing with such heavy hitter songwriters like Liz Rose, was kind of letting them lead at first. But then she took me and she shook me and she told me, she said, this is your life. This is your project.
Yeah.
What do you want to say? And her giving me the confidence to put emphasis on what I would say really changed my whole outlook on songwriting, because then I was able to say, well, you know, I wouldn't say it this way, but I'd say it like this. And you know, that ended up being the favorite line in the song for somebody. So
amazing.
I'm really grateful to have heavy hitter songwriters in my corner like Liz.
Well, let me leave you with this, because you have a big night ahead of you, and like, we're glad you stopped. What are your top 3 albums, like Desert Island albums?
Oh, Desert Island albums.
Only 3.
Okay.
Why?
I'd probably say Zeppelin 4, because I'm a big classic rock girly. As far as country, probably Traveler by Chris Stapleton. It's one of my favorites. And then just one more, probably I Never Loved a Man, Aretha Franklin.
Drop the mic right there, Cassidy Daniels. You've said it all.
Thank
I
you.
can talk to you for 7 seconds.
Oh, me too. God.
Thank you for tuning in. Click here to subscribe and get the latest from the show, including exclusive behind-the-scenes footage and once-in-a-lifetime performances. And as always, thank you for making J-Rock Concerts Media part of your day.